Alright, hey guys, here's the one of two Homestead Alantises I picked up off of Craigslist a few days ago. Really cool fans, I do like the look of them. Yeah, unfortunately I don't have the remotes quite yet. I'm going to get those tonight. But I think I found something that'll work. Unfortunately, I don't have either light bulb. I think they take 50-watt halogens, but I'm not entirely sure. So I'm going to do a little more research into that, figure out what I can use, because I think the stealth might be a little too much. Anyways, yeah. Go to speed. Let's go to low. It's a little unresponsive at times, because technically I'm not using the right remote. There we go. So you gotta get like right up in it. Yeah, really cool fan. I really like the design of the blades. Emerson has, they had something similar to this quite a few years back, where it was like a 5-blade fan, and it was 2 levels. I think they actually might have had something similar to this years ago, like 10, 15 years ago as well. So a little bit of wobble. Go to medium. I really like what Homestead did. Kind of was like a loophole. Good amount of air. Because typically the later Homesteads were 6-blade. Almost all of them were. Go to high. So to accommodate for that, what they did was it technically has 6 blades. So yeah, I find that to be kind of interesting, because the earliest Homesteads. Holy cow, that's a lot of air being moved. The earliest Homesteads were 4-blade. Almost all of them were K55. Turn the fan off. So, yeah, the later ones, I'd say mid to late 80s. Almost all of them had 6 blades. I can't think of. Well, there was the Airflow by Casablanca. So, and wasn't that was under the Airflow collection? So wouldn't it have been Airflow by Casablanca? It sounds, no, I don't know. Anyways, that's the only one I can think of off the top of my head that wasn't 6 blades. Everything else, Wind, Universal, Whisper Fan 3. I forgot to reverse it. Yep, heard it click. What else? I can't think of anything right off the top of my head. Oh, there was the Chippendale. I can't think of the other one. There was one that started with an S. Anyways, almost all the newer ones had 6 blades. Well, this was Homestead's loophole, because it has the look of 3 blades, but it technically uses 6. I don't know if that top one really does anything. I don't think it does, because I think it kind of gets canceled out, because, you know, the way the blade is, I don't think it really gets any. I don't think it's really useful because of the bottom blade. Next fan I do, the next Alantis that I do, I have a shorter down rod that I took from my Lady Delta. So yeah. So yeah, I'm going to be picking up the remote tonight. I don't think I'm going to do any other videos unless I do something to them. Maybe get like a light. I'll probably only do one though. These were actually pretty clean when I got them. So I didn't have to do a whole lot. I did take them apart, and that was actually kind of a pain in the butt to take those blades off, because you could unscrew them, but the screws got stuck. So you had to take the end piece off, and then unscrew all four screws, and then kind of pull the blade outward and unscrew at the same time, so it would kind of like, so it would reverse the screw out while it still has pressure on the screw. So other than that, that's probably my only thing that I don't like. Another one would maybe be the light kit, how it attaches to it, because it's kind of got that, it has like a little space right here. So that's kind of, that doesn't really bother me, it just looks weird. I guess when you have the, when you have both of them like that, because you have the top piece as well. How did I know this was going to be a long spin down? These things always take forever to spin down. Homestead is just, they're known for that, especially with their fat spinners. Let's go to, go to low reverse. I think this is much like the Stealth when you buy it, or when you bought it. It came, assembled. It had the, motor and everything was there, and then you just put the blades on, and obviously the light, and down rod and canopy. The motor actually takes up pretty much, I don't know how to describe it. I'm trying to think how it kind of takes up like the whole blade assembly. Kind of like that middle portion. Alright, go to medium. I can kind of hear like a little thump or whatever. Man, this thing is so cool. I would assume that these were in a dual install, because I think the guy said he only had one remote. And I think they had the same frequency. I just had to change something on the fan, because it wasn't taking signal with the remote, but it works fine. I'm assuming it's going to move the design house. Let's go to high. Is it moving? Yeah, it's moving. It's just this really cool fan. Now, obviously, it's not nearly as fast as other Homesteads, but I'd say it's just as powerful. So I guess, being that it doesn't go as fast, maybe that other blade does do something. Because I feel a good amount of air. Got wires popping up the top. Alright. Now, one of the nice things about Homestead is, even for their spinner motors, they're almost just as powerful as a K55. They are obviously a little bit noisy because they don't have a flywheel. Unfortunately for like the Universal, all the luck that I've had, I have one, and then I've tested two others at, I don't know, some museum we went to years ago. I think I was like 8 or something, and I tested them because they had long chains. Anyways, Oh, I forgot to put that back on. Let's turn the light on so that you guys can see that. I don't know how well it's going to show up. This one's not in as good of condition. Yeah. Another thing with these is that they draw less current than K55. I think it says 0.7 amps. I thought that spinner motor Homesteads drew somewhere closer to 0.6 or 0.65. Yeah, that's completely gone. So yeah, anyways, there's the Homestead Alantis. Anyways, stay tuned for the next one. Thanks for watching.